Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Lauren, and today I am going to be drawing my September TBR. So if you are new to my channel or new to my TBR videos, how this works is that each month I draw 5 books. I have 2 TBR star jars that I draw them out of. I call them star jars because they are filled with little origami stars that I have folded up out of paper. There are a bunch of different colors of stars in here. Any given paper type was folded in a specific month, so I know how long they've all been in here. I do that just to make sure I'm cycling through my TBR, because if I leave a book on my TBR for too long, I will lose interest in it. This is my regular TBR star jar, which I will draw 4 books out of. And then my other jar is my golden star jar. As you can see, it has little golden stars, or stars folded out of gold foil paper. These are the books that I am most excited to get to. This was running a little bit low, so I re-upped it, and it has all new books in it, so I'm really excited to draw some books out of here as well. So as I said, I will be drawing 5 books today, and I have a good feeling about this one, so let's just jump right in and draw some books. All right, here we go. First draw. All right, let's see here. So I think that, honestly, I think this might be one of the last little yellow stars that I have in my jar. So let's go with this guy first. All right, and the first draw is going to be Vessel. Okay, I own this book. Hold on, let me grab it real quick. All right, here it is, Vessel by Lisa A. Nichols, and this, I think, is actually a debut novel. This is a sci-fi, and I've actually had this for a really long time. This is really exciting that I'm finally getting to it. This, I believe, is about a space crew who they have some sort of accident aboard their shuttle. I don't know if it's like only one crew member survived. So whenever that crew member gets back to Earth, of course, NASA wants to know like what happened. And I guess maybe this person is being really sketchy about it. And so, of course, they're just like, there's something more that's going on. So I think this must have sort of like a mystery element, or like whatever happened sort of slowly unfolding throughout the course of the plot. So this is a pretty short book, actually. It's not even 300 pages. So yeah, hopefully this is a fun little romp. All right, second draw. Okay, so I have noticed that there are a ton of little red stars in my jar. I don't think that they've been in here as long as some of the other ones, but there are so many of them that I kind of want to knock 1 or 2 of them out today. So I'm going to go on ahead and pick one of these red stars next. Right, and my second draw is Metrophage. Also own this one. Hang on, let me go grab it real quick. All right, here we go. Metrophage by Richard Kadrey, and this is fun. It's funny, I actually ordered this off of Book Outlet, not realizing that this was a signed first edition. This, I'm pretty sure, is actually a cyberpunk sci-fi novel, so I'm really excited to get to this one. Also has a Q&A with Cory Doctorow, which is one of my husband's favorite authors, so that's pretty cool. It is set in a futuristic society where, typical cyberpunk setup, where the sort of the wealth disparity has grown just incredibly massive, and the uber wealthy live sort of kind of far off in their mansions and away from the poor, everyone else. And I think it follows a man who is maybe some sort of drug dealer or something, who he deals drugs that help people kind of escape from this horrible reality that they live in. So that's sort of the setup of the world. But I think there's like a plague or something that sweeps through this city, and the plot kind of goes from there. I'm really excited to get to this one. I've mentioned it 1,000 times, love cyberpunk, so it'll be fun to pick up another one. All right, here we go, third draw. All right, let's see here. How about, let's see, so I'm kind of thinking of taking another red off the list because I have so many of them. And maybe, yeah, let's go with one of those. Let's take another red off the list there. Right, and my third draw is, ooh, Futuristic Violence and Fancy Suits. Also own this one. Let me grab it real quick. All right, here it is, Futuristic Violence and Fancy Suits by David Wong. So this book, I also got this off of Book Outlet and I had never heard of it, but there is something about this cover that I absolutely could not resist. I think that this is a maybe set in like a sci-fi set in a parallel universe type of situation maybe. I think that this is also supposed to be kind of funny, like satirical maybe. The synopsis is a little bit vague, but it does say nightmarish villains with superhuman enhancements, an all-seeing social network that tracks your every move, mysterious, smooth-talking power players who lurk behind the scenes, a young woman from the trailer park, and her very smelly cat. Together they will decide the future of mankind. That's super intriguing to me. Like, what on earth is this going to be about? So yay! I'm really excited to get to this one. All right, here we go. Fourth draw. All right. Okay, how about we have a few of these bright, like fuchsia pink colored stars in here, so let's go for one of these. All right, the fourth book that I will be reading is The Masked City. Awesome, this is the second book in the Invisible Library series. Yay, I'm excited to get to this one. Okay, let me go grab it. I own this one, hang on just a second. All right, here we go. The Masked City by Genevieve Cogman. So if you're unfamiliar with the Invisible Library series, this is an urban fantasy, really. It's a portal fantasy. And the concept of the series, it's about a woman who works at the Invisible Library, which is a library where books from different realities are collected and stored in the Invisible Library. And so the series follows a woman named Irene, who is a librarian and a spy, and she jumps between different realities to gather these valuable, important books to bring back to the Invisible Library. And I think in this book, she has an apprentice, his name is Kai, and he is kidnapped by the Fae. And so she has to kind of go on a quest to find him, figure out what happened. And I think it's going to be such a great time. The Invisible Library, it's just candy. I mean, it was such a fun book to read, and I read it such a long time ago, and I've just been dying to get on with the series. So this is super exciting. So yeah, fourth book, The Masked City. All right, here we go. Fifth and final draw out of my golden star jar. So sparkling. All right, and my final draw is, Paradox Hotel. Awesome. I can't remember who this is by, but I'll have a picture of it up here for you to see. Okay, I think this is actually kind of a new release. I don't own this one. I'm gonna have to get a hold of it, borrow it or something from the library maybe. This is set in a hotel where time paradox events are possible inside of this hotel, I think. And it follows an employee who works at this hotel and sort of the strange goings on there. It seems like such a fun book. I think I saw this, it was like whenever it came out, or whenever it was about to be released, it was one of those sort of announcements that Goodreads sends out, and I was like, oh man, that sounds like so much fun. I love books that have to do with like a time paradox or jumping through time, or anything that kind of goes along with that. So oh yay, I'm really excited about this one. I think this is going to be so much fun. Awesome. So fifth and final draw, Paradox Hotel. All right, so I think that is going to be it today. These are all of the books that I will be reading in September, these four, as well as Paradox Hotel. I'm also going to be continuing on with Oathbringer. I've been participating in a Stormlight Archive read-along all year, so I will be reading the last third of Oathbringer in September. So all of these guys plus Paradox Hotel. I think that this is going to be such an awesome month. I'm really excited about all of these. This is a good mix of books, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to all of them. I would be really curious to know if you have read any of these books and what you thought about them. Also, if you are planning on reading anything in September that you are particularly excited about, so please talk to me about it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will like it and possibly subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.